Wildman. Wildman.
Okay, hey Papi, how you doing?
Hey, what have you been up to?
Not much. So we wanted to start another topic, and this was Papi's idea. He wanted to talk about breeds of dogs, right?
Yeah, dogs. Most people are either a cat fan or a dog fan, but people like animals. I mean, and animals are good.
For so many years, I suspected I was allergic to cats.
You probably are.
And I just got an allergy test at a allergist.
Mm-hmm.
I was going for because I had difficulty breathing through my nose. Long story short, but it basically turned out I was allergic to cats, horses, hamsters, and other things too. But it turns out I'm allergic to cats, and I always suspected I was, but now it's officially confirmed by an allergist. So dust mites too. So that they say. But yeah, you're not going to eliminate all the dust mites in your house.
No, but you keep a clean house, and that won't be an issue.
So it's important to wash the bed sheets and bedding and
just dust. I mean,
and dust.
Get one of those dusters and just go over everything. Your computer tables and the computer desk, and do the high dust around the corners of the ceiling, and you'd have no problems. I mean that picks it up. And then you go outside and you shake it, and you'll see all the dust coming off, and you're good to go.
So obviously something we like is dogs. And I said how we like small dogs, like the Yorkie, the Maltese.
Yep, and poodles.
Poodles too.
Yeah,
But we do not like the pit bull.
No, we're not, you know what? And I'm speaking for Wildman also. We're not too keen to the big dogs, the vicious dogs. We like the smaller dogs who...
the pit bull, the German shepherd, they're aggressive breeds of dog, especially the pit bull, who are known to attack. I mean, somebody says it depends on how you raise them.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
But still, hey, I mean, we like the small dogs. They're cute. They're affectionate.
If you're attacked by Emma, the Yorkie, for example... you'll not to say she would ever attack you because that's not really in her nature, but you'll survive an attack from a Yorkie. Where if a pit bull got angry at you and started attacking you, even if you survived the attack, it would be pretty problematic, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I don't know. You could maybe you're not doing anything at all, and the pit bull just kind of short circuits and goes after you,
right?
And on a smaller dog, smaller dogs aren't really going to do that. But yeah, the smaller dogs, they're good. I mean, they'll jump up on your lap. They'll sit next to you on a couch, and
exactly. So I had another family member of mine who obviously compared breeds of dogs to races, and I disagree with that because I think obviously there's genetic differences between somebody who's from Germany and somebody who's from Poland, for example, right? Mm-hmm. But I think humans, there's a tremendous difference between everybody in Germany, and humans have free will, and
of course,
there's a lot of so I don't particularly agree with there's different breeds, and when somebody was making that metaphor, but I mean it's funny for a joke to compare certain races and religions to the pit bull, and certain races and religions to Yorkies and Malteses, but it's just ultimately an excuse to be racist, basically.
I'm not going to get political here, but I'm going to use a political analogy here. Not getting political at all. Like Iran.
Yeah.
The knee-jerk reaction is to say everybody from Iran, they're bad. They're horrible. They're just evil. And that's not the case. You're only talking about 1% of the population that are evil, bad, and they get a bad people get a bad opinion of everybody.
Yeah, I one time knew a halal guy who was from Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. And, you hear Afghanistan and you automatically think,
Yeah, the Middle East.
terrorism, unfortunately. I mean, that's immediately where my mind jumped to. But this guy was making an honest living in the United States of America.
Yep.
And he seemed like a really chipper, wholesome guy who was saying nice things. So, yeah, just because, so that's something to keep in mind, too.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. If you didn't know where he was from, or if people didn't know where he was from, they're like, oh, what a great guy. And then it turns out he's from Afghanistan. Then all of a sudden some people get, they feel like, oh, he's not a good person.
Yeah.
And one has nothing to do with the other. And that's the same thing with dogs, too.
And that is what it is. Algerine.